Hey, it's Greg with GL Robotics, and today we're going to talk to you about everything you need to know to get started selecting a robotic lawnmower. Here at GL Robotics, we offer two brands. We offer the Ambrosio brand as well as the Motion brand. First thing I want to start with is the size and type of mower that you need for your application. One of the things that we do here at GL Robotics, when you give us a call and you say you're considering a robotic mower, is I'm going to take a look at your property, either physically or on Google Earth, and see what kind of features it has, try to determine the elevation. I'll ask you a few questions about it. We're going to look at tree cover, all those kind of things, so that we can recommend the right mower for your application. So an example of a tough application might be something like even like our office here where we're filming. You can see we've cut our office area and building out of a field. When we first got to mowing this lawn, it was very uneven terrain. There were a lot of obstacle sticks and things like that. And so we chose a robot that could handle those. For example, this Ambrosio 4.36. It has the large tires, which is very important for elevation changes or steep hills or anything like that. And it has a pivoting front, which helps it navigate bumps and uneven terrain like that. So that'd be a good example of selection for a tough environment, maybe a new yard or something like that. Next thing you need to consider is the battery life. You want to make sure that you size the mower to optimize the battery usage. What you don't want to do is have the mower come in, recharge, and go back out several times a day. That's going to shorten your battery life, and then you're going to end up having to replace it sooner than you want to. And so we'll ask you questions, we'll actually measure the size of your yard, and we'll help you determine which mower is the right application for that. Then I would say whether you need to have a GPS, RTK guided mower, which won't require an in-ground, or whether you're going to need one with an in-ground because you may have some areas, let's say a pond or something like that, that you just can't risk the mower losing the GPS signal and running straight into the pond. Also, RTK can have some issues with heavy canopy tree cover. And so that's another thing that we'll look at when you give us a call, and we'll ask you some questions. The next thing I would consider is the blade type. There's generally two types of blades on a mower. There's a solid blade, and I'll show you an example here. Like this, a solid star blade, which can withstand a lot of pine cones and other kind of heavy type applications that you may have. And then you have more of a mulching type blade, which has the smaller razor type blades, which are useful for mulching and also can create a little bit of a vacuum for you and help pick up and chop up leaves a little bit better. And so you have to make a decision on what's important for you in that respect. We sell both types of blades, we sell the replacements, and we can help you through that. Another thing to consider is safety. All of these mowers come with a stop button that you can run up and manually press if you ever need to, and all of them have obstacle avoidance of some kind. Either they have a bump sensor, like this one here, so when it does hit an obstacle at pretty low speed, it'll bounce off of it, detect it's hit an obstacle, and turn around and go the other way. And then some of them have radar or LiDAR. The Lubas have a type of LiDAR, uses light to reflect, and it can recognize it. The Luba 2 has a bump sensor on it as well as LiDAR, and the Lubas use some video surveillance for really AI recognition for some obstacles. Robotic mowers are actually safer than your traditional gas-powered mowers, and it's really not an issue. We've been running them for years and years and years and never had any problem. What's neat about these is that if you do pick them up, the blade will turn off almost immediately, and you don't have to really worry about pets. If you are really concerned about your pet for whatever reason, Ambrosio makes a little RFID identifier that you can put on the pet's collar. It will identify that the pet is close to it, and it'll avoid and go the other direction. I would say the final thing to consider when choosing a robotic mower is the reliability of it. Once you get this thing installed, you're going to want it to just go out and work every day without any problems. And so you want to look at things like the size of the motors, amp hours of the battery. You want to look at how durable the enclosure is. And again, you want to see what kind of aftermarket service you can get with these things. All of these mowers have a rain sensor. And so when it does rain, even though they can operate in the rain, it really doesn't cut as well in the rain. And so you just want to send it home. So they will go back to their charging station once it rains. We sell a wide range of garages for these, which I highly recommend. Again, the rain won't hurt them, but you just want to try to keep them out of the elements because that's going to help them last a lot longer. And again, we offer a wide range of robotic mowers from 1/3 of an acre all the way up to 2.5, 3 acres. And we've even done 5, 6, 7, 8 acres. And we have solutions for all of those. So just give us a call here at GL Robotics or look online at glroboticsusa.com. Thank you.